Good morning, y'all. I am so bad at filming this process, y'all. I have not picked up this camera. Well, I haven't recorded anything for the moving process since January 1st. Y'all, it's January 13th. Yeah, I know. But I will say that I have been making progress when it comes down to packing and stuff. In a second, I'm gonna show y'all like what my living room looking like. So on today's agenda, in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna leave my house because I have a pedicure appointment. I'm going to my pedicure and my eyebrows waxed. And then after that, I'm gonna go to Lowe's to get some more boxes because my mom and my sister are gonna come over today and kind of like put packing into overdrive with me and for me and stuff like that because I've been slacking. Um, and that's it. We are T minus 2 weeks from closing day. I closed on January 25th, and today's January 13th. So I said like after this week, like next week is really really real, y'all. Like I'm nervous, I'm excited, I'm anxious, I'm just ready to go. So yeah. And if you guys want to see my like my pedicure and all that, my spa day type thing, I will put that on my TikTok. I will put my TikTok name across the screen so you guys can go and follow me on TikTok. So yeah, let me show y'all what the box is looking like. Okay, so this is where we are right now. I got this thing from Target. It was on clearance. Well, not clearance, but on sale with the after Christmas sale, so that was $9. These are all my like canvas pictures that I took off the wall. Don't worry about those shoes, they are going in this box. My air fryer been sitting there. It's an empty box, just put it together. This is an empty box, just put it together. This is another thing I bought from Target with the after Christmas sale. It was $8. So I don't know, and don't worry about the king cake. So I don't know where I ended, where I showed you guys like the last time, but yeah, this is my progress, so to say, right now. And yes, you guys will see more because it's actually probably gonna be stacked a lot higher once my mom gets here. She is gonna get it done. That's why I recruited her to come and help me. So yeah, once all of that stuff, I'll probably pick up recording for this when I get to Lowe's after I leave the nail shop, and then I'll record some more when my mom and my sister get here. So good morning, guys. I am so bad with like vlogging this time around. So today is January the 15th. I know I said that I was gonna vlog my sister and my mom coming over to help me pack or whatever, but yeah, I didn't do it because we ended up kind of like not hurrying up, but getting into the swing of things really early. So today's Martin Luther King Day. I am off today. It is 8:45 in the morning. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I'm about to get up. We are supposed to be getting some really like, I want to say bad weather, but it's supposed to be really cold in like the New Orleans metro area tomorrow. So I'm about to go run some errands today, and then I also have work tomorrow. So I'm gonna get gas today because pumping gas in 20-degree weather is not in my ministry. And then I'm gonna go to the store because I need to cook. I do not want to binge on fast food for like my last 2 weeks in this apartment. So I'm gonna just show y'all the progress of the apartment really quick, and then I'm going to leave. I don't know if y'all remember, maybe I showed it in the last clip, but this is where we are currently. So I don't know if y'all remember, I had boxes, like all of this was just covered in boxes. So this is what we looking like now. And I was able to clean out this closet. So like up here was, this was nothing but shoe boxes, and then my purses literally ran like all the way across. Let me zoom out a little bit. So now all I have is these clothes that are still hanging up, and then I was able to put boxes everywhere. I need to get Ziploc bags to put this stuff in to like clean up this. And yeah, so now I'm about to go get gas and go to the grocery store, and maybe I'll vlog in the grocery store. So let me get down. I am horrible at vlogging this part of my moving experience, only because I'm not really doing anything other than packing packing. So I have not really picked up the camera. I don't think y'all really want to see me pack like that. So I guess today I was supposed to bring y'all with me to Winn-Dixie, but I got gas and just went grocery shopping and realized I was terribly overdressed for the weather. It's supposed to get cold later. It's supposed to rain some. So I was like dressed for the cold. Like right now, I had on snow boots. I had on like my big like shepherd jacket. I was terribly overdressed for the weather. So now I'm about to run to Ulta because I'm off and I need some more discoloration serum by Good Molecules. And I'm also going to look for a red lip gloss. I don't wear lipstick. Lip gloss. So yeah, I guess I could take y'all to Ulta with me. Right, guys. So disregard my appearance. I know I look a little rough, and I know it has been a minute since I have picked up this camera. So we're about to talk. So I'ma still like post the videos that I have like already like ready for this little series, but this is my moving series. You guys know I am currently in the process of buying a house. So a lot has happened since the last time I recorded. So originally I put in an offer on a home. The offer was accepted and everything in my opinion seemed like it was going fine until we got to the appraisal, y'all. So when the house was okay, I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself. Let me go back. So I was supposed to be buying a house and the seller decided to back out of the deal. He said that he wanted to keep his house and he was going to rent it. So how we got to that point. So let me go back. So now talking about the appraisal. So the house had to get appraised because of the bank. When we got the appraisal back, it was $20,000 less than what I was going to be paying for the house. Of course, if you know anything about finances in the bank, you know the bank would not finance a house for a certain amount if it is not deemed worth that amount of money. So that was the problem. So I was going to pay, which I can say this now because I'm not purchasing that house anymore. I was going to pay $105 for the house. The house appraised for $80,000. And the seller was not happy with this because of how much he paid for it and the work that he put in on it. He felt like his house was worth more than that. So he backed out. This happened a week before I was supposed to go to closing. Like today is January 26th. I was supposed to close yesterday, January 25th. The range of emotion that I went through during that time period was crazy. Like I cried because of course I was upset. I was literally a week away from the finish line and I felt like my dream got like ripped from under me. So that was one thing, like literally was so heartbroken. And then I became like immediately stressed out because I had literally like a few days before that, I had gotten a clear to close from the title company. And so I had automatically, like, I was switching over like my internet. I had already told my apartment complex that I would be moving. I had like homeowners insurance. I gave like the homeowners insurance to people like the right away, like, okay, the policy could start on this date. So now I literally had to go in and cancel all of that because I wasn't moving anymore. And I think the good thing about the situation is my apartment complex had not rented out my apartment yet. So I was still able to like stay here because granted my lease was not up. I was actually breaking my lease to move. So yeah, like when I say that was like the most stressful like 2 days that I've ever kind of experienced. And I was also so heartbroken because this was like 2020, maybe 2021. I put in an offer on a home. The offer was accepted, and in that moment I backed out during the inspection stage just because it was some stuff that was wrong with the house. The seller wasn't willing to fix it, and she also wasn't willing to negotiate. So I walked away from that, and then I didn't do anything. I got this apartment in 2022. When I moved into this apartment, I told myself that I would only be here for a year. I just wanted to get a feel for how it was to like live on my own. And after that, like when my lease was almost up for the first lease, I was like, oh, I'm gonna start looking for houses again. Yeah, I think with that search, I was putting so much pressure on myself because I felt like I had to move that it just wasn't going well. So I decided I'm just gonna stay where I am. Like financially, it is the best decision just to renew my lease. And yeah, so then with like this go around, it was a thing of me feeling like the market isn't gonna wait for me to be ready. I've literally been saving money since 2020 to purchase a home. And so I was like, I'm at a better place financially where I can do this whether I get assistance or not. So that just kind of was like my mind frame, because I would see houses like in the meantime and be like, oh, I like that. And then when it would sell, I would be so heartbroken thinking that that house was going to wait for me to be ready for it. So that was just kind of like my mind frame going into this house hunt. So when I put the offer in and it was accepted and everything was kind of like going, I was kind of getting excited, which I will say I should have noticed some of the red flags that were happening, because with the last thing, it was like we would reach out to, like, it was a condo, so we would reach out to like the homeowners association and they would take forever to respond. It just was, things was just not going as easy as it could be. So I think it was just a blessing in disguise. You know, they say God works in mysterious ways. So I am now able to look at it as a blessing that that deal did not go through. I also heard some things about the neighborhood after the fact, but yeah, it's just a little bit of a blessing that that deal did not go through. So because you can't keep a black woman down for long, the deal fell apart on a Friday. By Sunday, I was out with my relative looking at more houses. And the blessing in all of this was I found the house that I'm currently under contract for. It is another condo. This condo is more updated. It looks a lot better than the last one. Granted, in the last one, I had, it was a 2-story townhouse and I had a half bathroom, which I don't have that half bathroom in my new home, but I have a washer and a dryer, which is something that I didn't have in the last condo. So just kind of like, from like the people who are kind of like in my circle who have seen the new condo compared to the old one, they feel like the new condo is such a better like investment. It looks better, it's more up to date, and the fact that that deal fell apart is kind of like a blessing in disguise. So that's a little update on like what's been going on. Like I said, because of me not purchasing that condo anymore, I will show you guys what that one looked like. Y'all can make your own opinion of it, but I will show you guys what that one looked like as well. But I have also brought some new items to go into the house, because I have a revamp of like the way I want this one to be, just because it looks different than the last one. So I will show you guys that in a second. I have to get my tripod because I'm using something that I brought to prop you guys up on. But yeah, hold on. So this is the bucket of things that I just purchased for the new condo. So I'm gonna start with this because it's in the way. This is a drain board. I asked for a collapsible dish rack. My mom brought it for me, but she said it did not have one of these. So I saw this in Target this morning and I brought it. It was only $8. So yeah. Okay. Should I stay? I'm gonna stick with Target first. The next thing I purchased, oh, Target is not that bad, is this. It's just some, this is more for right now, but it's the little scrubbing bubbles toilet cleaner thing. I really brought this for now because I'm gonna be in my apartment for another month. So I brought these because I needed this now. Okay, so next we're gonna go on to, well, and then I got this basket from Target, and this goes on top of it. If y'all could see that, I hope y'all can see it in the video. So this will be for my living room. It is going to be for all of the blankets that I own, because at this point I got a lot of blankets. I love blankets. I love like laying under the on the sofa under a blanket. So my blankets will go in this, and then we put the top on it, and this will double as like an end table because of the top. So next store was Big Lots. I went to Big Lots this morning before I went to Target, and I got this trash can. This trash can is for my bathroom. Super cute. It was what I wanted. It's, you know, with the lid on it, so when it's my little lady time, people can't see that in my trash can. Next, I got this. It is an interlocking 9-bin pack. I got this for what in my mind I'm using it for is my utensils. I will be going to the house tomorrow for the inspection, so I'm gonna bring this just to see if it'll fit. If it won't fit, this is going back to the store. But yeah, this is what I have with the intention of using it for my utensils. Didn't buy a lot from Big Lots either. And then I got these 2 paper towel holders, one for my kitchen and one for my bathroom. Eventually, when I start making content in my house, y'all will see how this flows into like the theme of the house, because like it goes with like the backsplash and stuff. And then I just brought these socks, y'all, because y'all know I'm from New Orleans. These are Valentine's Day socks, but they have crawfish on them. And if y'all know the way to a Southern girl toy, I need some crawfish and a daiquiri, and let's go on a lake and eat. And that's just like the perfect date. But it's New Orleans, girl, like. But yeah, so this is the newest purchases that I made for the house. I cannot wait until this deal is signed, sealed, and delivered. So this content will be pushed back a little bit longer for you guys. Sorry about that. I don't want to post anything until my name is signed on the dotted line. So yeah, that's a little update on what's been going on. I can show y'all the house. Not much has been changed because I kind of had to halt with packing because I'm gonna be in my house for another month. So yeah, hold on. So this is where we are currently with packing. This is kind of like the same it was the last time I showed y'all. This is kitchen stuff. Don't worry about my mats. I just threw the mats in there to get them off the floor. And yeah, it's kind of like the same of where we were last time. Not much has changed. I'm still gonna use this stuff. I know people are probably wondering like how I'm going to incorporate the stuff I brought for the last place into the new place, but it still will get used. So yeah, that is the update. I do not know if I'm going to, maybe no, because I don't really want to show the whole house off. Maybe we can talk tomorrow. I do need to go look at some furniture, so if I do that tomorrow with my mom and my sister, I'll bring you guys along for that. So